What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mike Lemming, and I am back with a couple new additions and changes to the 75-gallon Reef tank. If you guys have been following along and watching my videos, you know that I was not happy with my aquascape. So yesterday morning I woke up and moved some stuff around. I'm still not 100% pleased with it, but I took two decent sized rocks out and this is what I came up with. There's a bunch of little caves in there for the little guys to swim around in, and I see there's 3 caves that I've seen that Luke could fit in. Look at Luke, he's swimming around, he's happy, there's no signs of anything, no parasites, no damages, he's not swimming erratically, he's eating good. So overall I think Luke is doing really well. So in a minute, take the camera off the tripod and show you like the side views and kind of show you up close, because it seems like all my videos are sitting on a tripod now. So we'll dive in, get a little closer, but I got some more stuff to tell you guys about. So one new thing I got too is a guy on a Facebook Reef club of mine. He's got a really killer tank and I got some corals from him. I got, if you can see, I'll show you in a little while, but I got a purple and green bird's nest, and he gave me a really nice chunk. It's kind of awkwardly shaped, but once I get it up to where I want it, I will glue it down and it'll look nice. The new corals I have in there, along with a couple of the old ones, since I added the T5s, I dropped them down to the sand bed, and the new corals have been in the sand bed for like a week, actually a week today, and I just raised them up 6 inches in the tank, and then once I'm ready to actually glue them down, then all of them will probably go up a few more inches to get direct sunlight. But besides that bird's nest that I got a really nice lime green Monty cap. It's probably the size of a $50. I'll show you guys that in a little bit as well. It seems to be doing good. I haven't noticed any new growth, even though it's only been a week. I haven't noticed any new growth yet, but all the 4 corals that I did get from this guy are all doing really good as far as polyp extension, stuff like that. Another one that I got is a rainbow Pasillipora. He's like right in the middle, if you can see that little bushy guy, like right in the middle ledge or mountain, whatever you want to call it. He's sitting right there kind of in the middle, and he's bushy. I just moved him 10 minutes ago and he's back to being bushy again, which is cool. So he seems to be doing good. Another one that I got the last one that I got is a purple Stylophora. I've been wanting a Pasillipora and a Stylophora for a while because I think they grow well. I like the bushy, fluffy effect that they give off. And you guys can't tell, but it's another one that's right below that Pasillipora that I have. So again, once we take this thing off the tripod, we'll check that out. A couple more things I wanted to touch on is Tommy in quarantine. He's doing well. I started dosing copper or cupramine. I want to say I did it like 4 days ago. No, 3 days ago. So what I did is I did 16 drops. It's 16 drops per 10.5 gallons. So I did 16 drops and then I waited 3 days. Today was day 3, so I did another 8 drops, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do another 8 drops. And then I'm gonna let that ride for a couple days. I'm gonna do a water change in between, and I may do another dose. He doesn't seem like he has any parasites on him, but I just want to be safe, want to be careful, and not introduce anything crazy into my tank. So Tommy is doing good. He's eating frozen. I haven't seen him peck at the nori that I have in there, but either way, he's still eating. He's eating prepared food, which is really good. Last thing, Bryopsis. What I've been doing is I've been dosing every morning. I just upped my dose by 1 milliliter. I've been dosing 5 milliliters of Kent's Tech M magnesium. I also, the other day when I aquascaped, I pulled some stuff. There's like patches on the sand bed that I pulled off, so those are gone. Not all of them, there's still a couple, but I pulled those off and I've been dosing. I just yesterday upped it from 5 mils a day to 6 mils, so I'm hoping it'll work. Some of the stuff that I still see floating on the rock hasn't really changed, but the good thing is I haven't seen any new growth with the Bryopsis, because before, when I wasn't dosing anything, I was noticing more and more spots on my sand bed that was just popping up out of nowhere. Last I kind of wanted to talk about is my T5s. I have basically one coral and it's been the coral that I've had almost the longest. It's the second coral I ever bought. It's a hydnophora, green hydnophora. He was really cranking when I had him with the LEDs over top. Now with the T5s, he's not doing the best. I mean, he's still got his color. He still looks good, but he's, I mean, when he was under the LEDs, he was fluffy. Now he's not. So I moved him all the way down to the little frag rack, if you see on the bottom left of your screen, the little green sticks over there. So I put him down there just, you know, a little while ago. I'm gonna keep him down there, hopefully with the flow and the, you know, somewhat low light down there, that he'll kind of jump back into where he was before. But you guys give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna take the phone off the tripod and we'll dive in and get a little closer look at the rockscape and my corals. All right guys, we're back. If you notice, I have a canopy on the tank for once. And I like the canopy on there because there's no residual light. My tank is in the basement, so when you walk up to my house, it's a split level, and usually when I had the LEDs, the lights from the basement were really bright. But I'm gonna dive in, show you the bird's nest that I got. So that thing is beefy, and I only have it like halfway up the rocks because I'm trying to adapt it to the light. Another one I got. There's the purple stylo, doing all right. Polyps are out, which is cool. Here's that rainbow stylo, which is cool because he's out. And back over to this guy. There's that green monopora. So the rockscape, I didn't want to move any of this because I have my Watchman Goby and my pistol shrimp pair down under there somewhere. I changed this one. I moved the acan up there. He's doing all right. He's doing good actually. This bird's nest I just moved up here. This hammer I just moved him right there. And there's all a bunch of little caves going on. There's, you know, there's one right there. There's a couple down in there for like the little fish to swim in. Loop fits down in there. And there's a couple little holes down there for the smaller fish to go. But all the corals seem to be doing good. This is in the white light, and this is that mini maxi anemone that I got. When you guys last saw him, you couldn't really see him much. And again, this is in the white light, so he's like purple with like green on the tips. When it's blue, the thing is awesome. Here's the Coral Lust additions. There's the green Cyphastria. He's always extended. That one right there is, it's a yellow Recordia. Doesn't look yellow in this because of the whites, but under the blues it definitely looks yellow. These acans, they look much better under the blues, but they're doing good too. You can see the polyp extension, they're doing well. First off, this Favia, I believe it's a Favia, is doing good. He looks, again, all these corals look much better under the white lights, or under the blue lights, I'm sorry. But they seem to be doing well. This is the Chalice. And if you can tell, he is drooped down and grown onto the sand bed. So I need to get him up in the tank, you know, get him living where he should be. This is another Coral Lust. This is, I forget what this is. I'll put a name up on the screen for you guys. But he's doing good. He's fluffy. Just got these little Zoas over here. These are the Rastas, and as you can tell, under the white lights are not that great, but they're doing well. This guy right here is crushing it. He used to have a lot longer tentacles or sweepers, but as you can see, he's almost encrusted the entire frag plug. If you guys notice, I would say 98% of my corals are on a frag plug still, because I wasn't happy with my rockscape. But now I could say I'm 80% happy with it. I hate aquascaping with rock. I enjoyed it in freshwater, but now that it's saltwater, I absolutely hate it. So I'm fairly happy with it, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go over to the side and show you guys this side of the tank. This is another Coralus coral. It was a special kind of acan, I don't even know, but it's doing okay. It's just hanging because it's not too vibrant. But if you want to see the side of my tank, there's that one rock in the middle that is borderline touching it, and my back glass is dirty. I haven't cleaned this back glass since I set the tank up, but it's a pretty good view from over here. There's Luke chilling out, clowns chilling out. There's some Bryopsis chilling out, unfortunately, and there's a snail with a big ass bush of Bryopsis. So, I'm in the process of trying to cure that. I'm going to jump to the other side and show you what the other side looks like. Apologize for the sketchy video, but just want to let you guys know. There's see that little red spot over there? I believe that's cyano. That's really the only spot in the tank that has it. I want to mix up my my flow. So I'm thinking about moving that J-bow all the way from your view all the way to the back. I want to move it to the front, and I'm thinking about grabbing like a couple like small power heads and just throwing them here in the back just to keep some movement. This guy hasn't been opened for like 5-6 days since I got the T5s. I moved him over here, he got a little more flow, now he's crushing it. So that's always a plus. But just want to let you guys know what's going on with the tank. Besides this green rock and the Bryopsis, everything is going well. I'm happy so far. Luke is happy. And give it a few weeks, Tommy will be in here crushing it. That little cave right down there is Luke's. Don't F with it or he'll F you up. That's his spot. But Luke is killing it. He's happy. Alright guys. So I just wanted to show you what I had going on in the tank. Show you the updates, show you the upgrades, the additions. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you think I should do anything different. I appreciate you guys' help. Mike Lemming, your boy is out. Peace.